chemistry, medicinal chemistry. Now we have to read about ibuprofen. Ibuprofen and aspirin is very important. Okay, that's why I discuss about this in a defined section. So ibuprofen is a medication in the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug that should be termed as NSAID. N for non-response steroidal, A for anti, I for inflammatory, D for drug. Okay. So ibuprofen is a medication that in the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug NSAID. That is used for treating pain, fever and inflammation. So if any people having the major pain or having the major fever and also inflammation, for these reasons ibuprofen can be used. Okay. So this includes painful migraines. Migraines, obviously we know the people who are having the problem of migraines and feel so much pain in migraines that is behind of their heads. So migraine pain can be reduced due to using of ibuprofen. Rheumatoid arthritis can also be cured, and it may also be used to close a potent ductus arterius in a premature baby. Okay, so ibuprofen can also be used to close a potent ductus arterius in a premature baby who are not mature enough. Okay, so they are termed as premature. So it can be used by mouth or intravenously, maybe mouth by taking by mouth or intravenously. In vein they must be, ibuprofen can be injected. Okay, so it typically begins working within an hour. After 1 hour go, then they start to react in the body. Okay, so what we understand, ibuprofen is a medication in the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug that should be simply called as short name, that is NSAID. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug is nothing but that is the full form of NSAID. Now ibuprofen used for treatment of pain, fever and inflammation. These include painful migraines, rheumatoid arthritis, and also used to close a potent ductus arterius in a premature baby. So this is the structure of ibuprofen. Here benzene ring, in other side this is the side chain and this is the side chain. Okay, they are para position to each other. Okay, so it must be used to close a potent ductus arterius in a premature baby. It can be used by mouth or intravenously. This is still about the consumption of the drug, and it typically begins working after within an hour. Okay, now synonyms means that is a similar name. If we say sorry, we having some name, okay, everyone knows by this name, but we may have some nickname. Okay, suppose one people having the name A but having the nickname B as in their home. Okay, similar things, but the person is not changed. The name is changed. The places where she or he known by this name, that should be changes, but the person is not changed. Person is actually same. So similar things we can say ibuprofen by the using other name, that is isobutyl phenylpropionic acid. This isobutyl phenylpropionic acid is nothing but this is the synonyms of ibuprofen. Ibuprofen and this term, that is isobutyl phenylpropionic acid, gives the same structure, same things. Okay, now trade name also used. Trade name that should be Advil, Neuro 10. Okay, now we have to know synthesis of ibuprofen, that is how ibuprofen is prepared. First, a phenyl cap acylation functionalizes benzene with an isobutyryl moiety. So first we take a benzene and then phenyl cap acylation, not alkylation. Acylation can be take place, and due to this there should be acylating group is attached with it. Okay, it begins with activation of the acid right through Lewis acidity of the aluminum chloride. When acyl group is produced, so there should be double bond O is generated. Okay, so in COO group there should be carbon is more electropositive, oxygen is more electronegative. As we know, electronegativity of oxygen is more than carbon. So electron cloud attracted more towards to oxygen than carbon. So already partial positive charge can be developed in carbon center and partial negative charge can be developed in oxygen center. But Lewis acid, aluminum Cl, suppose, so there should be tendency of activation is more because oxygen give their lone pairs to the aluminum Cl3, because aluminum Cl3 is electron deficient system, so it can be adopt the extra electron from oxygen. So due to this, oxygen show more tendency to draw the bond pair electrons towards itself. So that's why oxygen is more and more partial negative in respect to COO group and carbon is more and more positive character. So electrophilicity of carbon atom in the carbonyl center is increases. So this is, we can say, indirectly activation can be increases, because when electrophilicity of carbon increases, so nucleophile attack on the carbon center is more faster rate. Okay. Nucleophilic attack by benzene occurs at the center. So on that case, this acyl group, there should be nucleophilic attack can be there, yielding the acylated product. So then this substrate, now acylation can be performed. Now this whole the stanza give the idea about feeder cap acylation. First we describe that is feeder cap acylation can be occur, then describe how feeder cap acylation can be take place. Due to activation of carbonyl, then nucleophilic attack of benzene can be take place. After that, acylation on benzene is prepared. Now substrate is reduced to an isobutyl group through a Clemenson reduction, yielding isobutyl benzene. So then the carbonyl, we know that is the carbonyl group can be reduced by Wolff-Kishner and Clemenson reduction. So by using Clemenson reduction, ZnHCl, there should be COO group is reduced to CH2 group. Okay. So now the next mechanism, that is Booth's process. Okay, so there should be isobutyl benzene. If any group where there should be this type of group is present, this is termed as isobutyl group. Okay, if we normal group is there, that is called N-butane or normal butane. But when this type of group is there, so on that case this is called iso. Okay, there should be one branching is there. If two branching is there, that should be termed as neo. Okay, suppose if in a state chain there should be one branching is termed as iso. If two branching in same carbon atom, that should be termed as neo. So that's why in butane there should be only two possibility can be there. One is butane, other is isobutane. How we can say? One is butane, 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, এটা হয়নি, this. Okay, this. No, this is isobutane. Okay, so this isobutyl benzene, so there should be again feeder cap acylation can be takes place and Cl go. Okay, so this product is produced. Okay, next one, this NaOT, that should be act as base. Okay, so this should be there should be carbon ion produced and this carbon ion reacting that side and chlorine that side. Okay, so after this type of compound is produced. Okay, then HCO positive and heat use when we use, so there should be this epoxide can be omit, we get this product. Okay, next one hydroxylamine, that should be react on carbonyl, so we get this oxime. Okay, then Ac2O we use, so we get the alkyne. Last one HCO heat used, then ibuprofen can be produced. Okay, so okay, so first one isobutyl benzene, then it react with Lewis acid. Lewis acid activate the C-double group, so we get this product. Okay, then it react in the presence of NaOT, we get this product. There should be epoxide is formed. Okay, then HCO plus and heat, that should be omit the epoxide, we get react with hydroxylamine, there should be oxime is produced. Oxime, I think oxime, this is termed as oxime. Oxime produced, and then Ac2O, that should be water is released, so triple bond is produced, and then again HCO positive, so we get ibuprofen. Okay, this is the mechanism. This is the famous boot process. Okay, and there should be isobutyl. How we produce? There should be benzene ring, feeder cap alkylation, that is Al in the presence of LCl3. There should be acyl group is react, and then there should be this type of produced, and then elimination reduction, so this C-double group is reduced to CH2 group. Okay, okay, okay. Next one, medicinal uses of ibuprofen. There should be used to treat fever. Fever means we know that if temperature got so high, we termed as fever. Mild to moderate pain, and also dental pain. We know dental pain is very much dangerous, because when dental pain is produced, so there should be due to dental pain, we get ear pain, headache, okay, many things, and headaches. So all of the pain type things, that is fever and pain type things, we can use ibuprofen. Okay, now used for many inflammatory diseases also. Okay, then ibuprofen lysine. If some countries ibuprofen lysine, the lysine salt, lysine means what? That is the lysine salt of ibuprofen. Sometimes we call ibuprofen lysinate. Okay, in countries ibuprofen lysine is used. Lysine means nothing but that is the lysine salt of ibuprofen. That should be also sometimes called ibuprofen lysinate. Okay, is lysinized for treatment of the same condition as ibuprofen. Where the ibuprofen is used, the same aspect, the same condition, ibuprofen lysine also used in many countries. Okay, the lysine salt is used because it is more water soluble. That's why, because in our body 70% are water. Okay, in blood is having water, urine having water, cell having water, so water and water in our body. So due to this, for distribution, drug distribution, and for perfect metabolism, for absorption, all of the cases, water solubility is important. Okay, so that's why due to greater water solubility, that is ibuprofen lysine or ibuprofen lysine is used, rather ibuprofen only. Okay, next one, adverse effect. Due to adverse effect is so many, that is nausea, dyspepsia, diarrhea, constipation, gastrointestinal ulceration, bleeding, headaches, dizziness. Okay, nausea, dyspepsia, diarrhea, constipation, gastrointestinal ulceration, bleeding, headaches, dizziness. Due to overdoses, symptoms are shown, that is vomitings, headaches, are ringing, so on. Next one, we have to know aspirin. Aspirin is this. This is a structure, that is methyl salicylate. Okay, so aspirin also known as acetyl salicylic, methyl salicylate, acetyl salicylic acid. Okay, so is a medication used to treat pain, fever or inflammation. Same aspect, that is pain, fever or inflammation. Aspirin is given shortly after a heart attack. Sometimes due to heart attack, people got the major heart attack. There, what we do, if in home aspirin is there, so aspirins can be used as initial stage, okay, not final, initial stage, to secure or to save the people's life. Okay, when heart attack can be there, so heart attack is not come to give you time, to give you enough time to do. Okay, heart attack suddenly come, so due to this, if aspirin is there in home, we can use for initial stage. Okay, so decreases the risk of death. Aspirin is a non-steroidal and drug, same NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. Okay, IUPAC name is 2-acetoxybenzoic acid. It's nothing but that is in benzoic acid, where benzene and COOH is there, there should be 2 position, acetoxy group is there. Side effects, there should be ringing in ears, mild headaches and heartburn. Okay, okay, so if we got the summary, there should be ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is a medicine in the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, NSAID. Okay, N for non-steroidal, S for N for non, S for steroidal, A for anti, I for inflammatory, D for drug. Class that is used for treating pain, fever, inflammation. This also include for painful migraines, rheumatoid arthritis. It may also used to close a potent ductus arterius in a premature baby. It can be used by mouth and intravenously. That is the tell about the consumption of ibuprofen. Okay, it typically begins working within an hour. Synonyms, that is isobutyl phenyl propionic acid. Trade names, Advil, Neuroten. Synthesis is nothing but the first phenyl cap acylation can be take place with benzene with isobutyl moiety. There should be first one activation of acid chloride can be take place. There should be reduced acidity of aluminum trichloride is used. So carbonyl carbon is more electropositive, so nucleophilic attack of benzene is take place more easily. Okay, next one, conventional reduction make the acyl group to CH2 group, so we get isobutyl group. Okay, CW group to CH2 group conversion can be take place. So due to this, isobutyl group is produced. Okay, so first one, phenyl cap acylation on benzene can be take place. Then this CW group is reduced by Clemenson reduction. So we get ultimately the product first one, isobutyl benzene. Then again phenyl cap acylation can be take place. So in presence of LCl3 we get the 4 product. Okay, then in the presence of NOAT, when it react with this, we get the ultimate 5 product. Okay, next one, HCO positive and heat used, the epoxide get omitted, that is 6 product. Then in H2OH, that is hydroxylamine, when react, there should be CW group is replaced by NOH group, that should be 7 number product. Then again acetic anhydride and heat is used, there should be water eliminate, so we get L1 triple bond. Okay, C triple bond in. Ultimately hydrolysis can be take place, we get CN2COOH. Okay, next one, this is I discuss about the benzene. First, isobutyl benzene is produced. How isobutyl is produced? It's nothing but there should be LCl3 is used and acyl group is used, and the carbonyl is produced in benzene. There should be acylation on benzene can be take place. So CW group is ultimately reduced by Clemenson reduction. Ultimately we get isobutyl benzene. Okay, so there should be this type of double bond can be there, and this double bond is reduced. Okay, then medicinal uses used to treat fever, mild to moderate pain, dental pain, headaches, used for many inflammatory diseases. Ibuprofen, we know if some contains ibuprofen lysine, that is the lysine salt of ibuprofen, sometimes we call ibuprofen lysinate. That should be used for better treatment because lysinate salt are more water soluble, so their distribution, their absorption is more preferable. Next one, adverse effect: nausea, dyspepsia, diarrhea, constipation, gastrointestinal ulceration, bleeding, headaches, dizziness. Okay. Due to overdoses, symptoms are shown, that is vomiting, headaches, ear ringing. Next, we have to consider aspirin. Aspirin is also a acetyl salicylic acid. That should be medication used for treat pain, fever, or inflammation. Aspirin is given shortly after a heart attack, that is decreases the risk of death. We can avoid the death when a heart attack can be caused. Okay. Aspirin is a non-steroidal, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, NSAID. Ibcinam 2-acetoxy-benzoic acid. Okay. Side effect: ringing in ears, mild headaches, and heartburn can be there. So as we get the idea, that is ibuprofen and aspirin both having some good effects and as well as some side effects. So without doctor prescription, without doctor telling about what we have to do, we do not use anything with our legs. Okay, we have to first consult with our doctors, then learn what doctors tells about for a particular disease. They prescribe some medicines and we have to take it. Okay, because lots of drugs having the good effect as well as adverse effect and also side effect, there should be, we have to conscious about this. Okay.